all of the acting was so easy, and I think it was also, the better the writing, the easier the acting is. Like, I've had since a lot of projects and even auditions where the character's so thinly written, they're just a plot device for somebody else, and none of J.K. Rowling's characters were this, so it was really effortless. It was more, I understood her, I'd read her so much, and I'd imagined her so much, so it was like all the work had been done for that. And also we had the best team. We had a director, David Yates, who was so sensitive, and I've since learned that not all directors are that way, and they're not talented the way he is, that he saw it as a collaboration. Even to me at that age, as a 14-year-old, he credited me with this, I don't know, just the idea that you know your character more than I do. He's like, I'm not playing her. Whereas a lot of directors are like, this is my character, I wrote and created her, and you are going to do what I say. And sometimes directors will try and feed you their experiences, and that can only be like cerebral. That can never be in your heart because you haven't experienced it. But David Yates really understood that. So anytime he was unsure about a decision I made or the way I was playing it, he would just question me. He would just like talk to me, ask me a lot of questions, to the point where I'd be like, oh yeah, I hadn't seen it that way. That's actually more what I want to do. Yeah, it's very sensitive directing. So no, never felt like work doing the acting part.
Okay, and you were part then of the Harry Potter train for the next how many years?
It was like 4 to 5 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
And by the time that was coming to an end, was it time to be over? Were you looking for it to be over at that point? Or again, if you had to summarize those 5 years of what you learned, maybe good parts, bad parts, what would you tell us?
I really learned that all these people are normal. They just don't doubt themselves. I think I walked around those sets a lot of the time feeling like I don't belong here, I don't deserve to be here, and that I'm going to get found out, and that all these people are so much more talented than me. And I think like working with them over the years, I was like, oh, they're actually not like significantly more talented. They just really work hard, and they work hard because they don't continuously think that they're a waste of space. Like I think it's that confidence breeds better work ethic, and that you invest in yourself. And I really found that like, oh yeah, it's just about, these people are talented and they're nice and they're hardworking, and it's just that they stay on track. They keep doing that.
Okay. And were you able to get those personality traits by working alongside of them over the years? I
think so. Yeah, definitely more and more. And I wasn't as good as it with them, but I just started to see acting more as a job and a viable, craft, really an amazing one, but a craft, and that actors were normal people too. And then I think I gained perspective from when I would go and do events, publicity, and people would treat me the same way I used to treat these actors, and I was just like, I haven't changed, I'm the same person, I haven't done anything different. It's what this big corporation has put on me, what this big thing, that's this world, like it's just projection. It's just totally, it's a different perspective. It's a different way of viewing that world. And I was like, oh, it's kind of, you kind of have to laugh at it, of what they see. That 1 minute you're a teenager and then you're an actress, and it's like, no, there was no thing that made me this. I was always had this inside me, and rambling. But yeah, I didn't see it as like, oh, they're the special people anymore. I was like, oh no, they're just people who work hard and they love what they do.
Continue watching this fascinating conversation for free by clicking on the link below to visit our website, learn from the best minds in the world, and connect with a community of passionate people building the best versions of themselves. Just click on the link below, and I'll see you on the inside.